everyone, Jen and Skid here, and we're going to talk for a few minutes about how to teach your dog to take treats nicely. Um, so, puppies very often have a very good appetite, and especially if they smell something even more enticing than their kibble, they can get to be like little sharks. They have those nice little sharp puppy teeth, and a lot of people talk about how it's kind of painful to train sometimes because their puppy's teeth are so sharp and they're taking the treats as fast as they can possibly get them. So we want to teach them to take food nicely from our hands. Um, Typically, the nice thing is once the puppies get a little bit older, they get their adult teeth in. Those are not as sharp. However, they can still really hurt, especially if your dog is pretty wound up for those cookies. So Skid here is going to help me kind of demonstrate. First thing I want to tell you guys is the number one mistake you can make is to hold the treat like this. This is a guarantee to get your fingertips nipped, and it can be very painful. So you typically want to kind of palm them in your hand, present them with a flat hand rather than like this. That will help quite a bit. Another thing that we want to do is teach our dogs a little bit of self-control. So if they are really super eagerly going for the treats, we want to teach them to kind of back off a little bit, be a little bit more polite, and then they can get their reward. So I got some very enticing goodies here. And Skid is typically pretty good about taking treats. However, I can tell you that when he is running agility and he's really, really amped up, a lot of times, even if I'm kind of palming the treats to him, he will absolutely be a little bit too grabby. So in cases like that where I know my dog is really, really wound up and he's probably going to be kind of snappy with the food, I might choose to toss it for him on the ground rather than risk losing a finger to a little tiny shark. Because at that moment, I kind of want that energy still. But for everyday training, I really want him to take treats politely. So I'm going to show you in my hands how I kind of hold these. So it's nice if you can get a nice little handful, but even if you only have one, when I present it to him, I'm going to kind of put it in the palm of my hand like this. I may just kind of hold it in place with my thumb, but then I can let him take it off the flat of my hand rather than biting at my hand. It's a good boy. So if your puppy is being very grabby and really trying to get at the food, I'm going to see if I can tease him a little bit and get him to be a little bit naughty for our video here. Whoa, what's that? So if they're really trying to get at it, again, he's being very polite here. You're just going to not let them get to it. So you can ball them right up in your fist. Sometimes they will still kind of nibble at your hand. They might paw at your hand. So if that gets to the point where it's bothering you, if it's more than just a little bit, what I would do is just put the treats away, walk away for a minute. So if you can't be polite, then the cookies are going to disappear. And then try again in a few minutes and see if they can kind of control themselves a little bit. See if I can get Skitty all excited. Whoa, we're going to get some cookies. Oh, yeah, we're going to get cookies. So he's still being super polite. He's a little tired, I think. But he's kind of nibbling at my hand here. So I'm just going to kind of wait for him to back off, which he just did. And then I can give him a cookie. So those are just a couple of little tips here to help you teach your dog how to take treats politely. Good boy. And we'll do another video series again soon.